everyone, today is a quick update video. I have some new products that are new to me. They're not actually new to the market. Then I have new to the market, and then I have some updates specifically on Chanel. So let's just get into it. On my face, I have the Sunstone collection by Chantecaille. Chantecaille was kind enough to send this to me. Lovely note. Thank you, Chantecaille. Bask in the sun-soaked rays of the summer sun with Chantecaille's new limited edition summer launch. Inspired by the positive energy, empowering properties of the Radiant Sunstone, which I thought was really cool. So I have the Real Bronze, the Radiant Blush, and the Lip Sheer. So I want to let you know, I can't give specific details right this second, but later this month, put these things in your cart for later this month. Stay tuned. Okay, so the bronzer, the blush, and the lip sheers. So the two lip sheers, the one that I have on right now is the pinkier one because I'm also going to show you another lip product in a second. So I didn't want to like put too much on my lips, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I can show you right now, the one I'm going to like more is the deeper one. This one here. Again, these are both very sheer. So they're not, it's not going to impart a lot of color. There's Enthusiasm, which is a sheer mauve, Optimism, which is a sheer fuchsia, and Empower, which is a sheer mocha. The ones that I have, this one and this one, we have Empower and Enthusiasm. So the one that I don't have is Optimism, which is a sheer fuchsia, because fuchsia is not really my thing. Fuchsia looks great on other people, but with red hair, fuchsia is not so great. Radiant Blush. So I have it in Energy. Energy is a peach shimmer. Confidence is a rose shimmer. So let me show you Energy. I have it on my face right now, but I'm going to put a little bit more on so you can see. And it's really beautiful. I really like this product. I wouldn't say this is peach. Okay, that's my take. I don't see that as peach. I see it as coral. Like a pinky coral. Unless this is somehow Confidence in the wrong packaging. Because it does say Energy. Very clearly on the back that says Energy. And Energy is described as a peach shimmer. And Confidence is a rose shimmer. But this looks more rosy, or more pink, and more coral to me. So, unless I have the name wrong, which I don't think, they don't generally make mistakes like that. Although, you know, mistakes happen. Here's the packaging, like a sunstone. But it's a very pretty shade. So it's pearlescent, it's a sheer wash of color, and it has that kind of bouncy gel formula, which to me is a really great formula. I think it looks really good on drier skin. It is pigmented. It's not like you're gonna get pigment. There's no doubt about that. You can build it as well, but you can see if this is Energy, this doesn't look peach, which is fine because I think I look good with the pink, but that's what it looks like. But I really like the formula. So either way, I'll have to look at the Confidence color and see if I can check it out online to see if I can gauge whether it's somehow the wrong shade or something, but it says Energy. I just don't get peach from that. Okay, the bronze. So it's the Sunstone Real Bronze. Again, it's their formula, finely milled gel powder bronzer, sun-kissed glow, pearlescent pigments, buildable, all the good stuff. It's in Sunstone, which is a golden bronze. So I want to show you the difference between this and Goa and Sienna. Okay, so this is the Sunstone. Now the packaging, I've lost the packaging. The packaging is a little bit different. So this is Goa. This is the old packaging of Goa. I don't think they make it in this anymore. I've had this thing for like forever, and you cannot make a dent in this product, I have to say. Like, I've had it for years. And I feel like I don't know. You don't need a lot of it. I think mostly because I'm so pale and it's a deep shade. Goa's cool toned, so I really like Goa. That's my favorite. And then we have Sienna. This is in the, I forget what the name of this packaging was, but there's something to do with the nebula or something. Sorry guys, you know, my brain, it's doing its best. We're working on it. We're working on it. And just as a side note, if any doctor that you go to, by the way, in any way tells you that your you're just fine or your labs are just fine, when you feel terrible, find another doctor. That's my little side note. That's Sienna. You can see like Goa is cooler. Sienna is like got more gold to it. They're both really pretty. I mean, they actually look, I could wear them both, but, and this is the new Sunstone. Same kind of formula, gel baked, gelée. See, there's Sunstone. So it's cooler than Sienna. So it's more like Goa, but it's not as deep. I really like this new bronzer. I think it's really good. I like the shade very much. I have been asked to do an updated bronzer video with like the RMS Beauty and this and a whole bunch of others. So I did do one a long time ago, but there's been a number of new bronzers that have come out that are really good. Okay, so now I look too bronzed and I have too much like blush on, but at least you get to see it. So that is what it looks like on the skin. It's really, really nice. Like I did not expect that. I'll be honest. I thought it was something I was not going to like, which is why I didn't purchase it right away. And Chantecaille was kind enough to reach out and send it to me, but because it says a shimmering golden bronze, and that's not what I get. For me, it's definitely cooler than Sienna. So I really like it. I think it's really good. And by the way, I didn't mention, this was the case that it comes in that they sent. I love the shimmer of this, like the Sunstone. Like it's just, I mean, it's beautiful. Again, thank you, Chantecaille. The sheer lip sheers, I like them, but I don't like them as much as the lip veils or the other lip things. Lip veils and lip cheeks. Yeah, takes me a while. The lip sheers, in my opinion, if you're gonna spend that much money, have something with more pigment. Again, that's my take on it. These are good, but I prefer the lip cheeks and the lip veils. Just my 2 cents. So of this collection, I really like the new bronzer. Like, I really, really like this color, which is not what I expected at all. So that surprised me. The blush is beautiful and I do like it. I'm just a little confused because it's described as a peach shimmer and I don't get peach, I get coral. So I don't know. Also, before we move on from Chantecaille, they sent me their new Just Skin. This is in Aura, and I'll have a video go up of me putting it on. I am very impressed with this new formulation. So this is their tinted moisturizer, SPF 15. I had the old one, and when I used to compare this to the Future Skin, which is like one of my favorite foundations of all time, I always chose the Future Skin because I felt like that gel-based formula and the way that it was on my skin, just I really liked it a lot more than the Just Skin. This new formulation is actually much, much better than the old one. So if you're looking for a tinted moisturizer, this is extremely good. Now I have to test it out more. I've only used it like 3 times at this point, but you can see, and you can see in the video, it's a beautiful, seamless coverage. It is more coverage than the Future Skin. It has an SPF of 15 in it, and it looks beautiful on. The Aura is the perfect shade for me. It's not sinking into lines. It's not accentuating any texture. And I'm very impressed. I love it. I really like this formulation far more than the one they had before. So if you were like me and you tried the Just Skin and you were kind of like, it's okay, this one is much better. So the new formulation has no cyclic silicones and microplastics. It says it's cleaner than ever. Botanical profile has been upgraded. It includes antioxidant-rich thyme and butterfly bush, which I don't even know what that is, which was in the original formula, plus the addition of Spirodella polyrrhiza extract, red algae, and taro tree extract to offer hydration and visible line smoothing benefits. And I have to say, guys, I see something because it really looks very, very nice on the skin. I was really impressed. There are 12 shades. They are flexible. There is a cooler shade, a lighter shade than Aura now. There's a shade called Opaline or Opaline. It's ultra fair with cool rosy undertones. Now, Aura was fine for me, but if you're even paler than I am, there is another shade, which I think is great. The deepest shade is Mahogany. I'd be interested to hear from folks if it's deep enough. Okay, so next I want to talk about Chanel a little bit and an update on their pencils. So these are the stylo pencils that I talked about in my video. I have been continuously using them, and I will tell you that I like them better than when I first tried them, but they're still not the eyeshadow pencils. These are the contour pencils. These are liners, really at heart. Now, I have used my favorite color, the Nuage Blue, all over the eye today to see how it would look if I just used it as eyeshadow. Here's the thing, it's a little bit sheer. So the eyeshadow sticks that they came out with 10 years ago weren't sheer, so you could just put them all over your eye and be done. These, if you want to use them as eyeshadow, I think you have to kind of build a little bit. So what I did is I put this on, I just drew it on my eye, didn't, you know, pat it in or use a brush or anything. So I let it sit. So I'm going to see if I can put, yeah, you can. So if you put it on your eye and let it sit, you can then put another coat over it, and it will act as if, it will act like the eyeshadow pencils that came out 10 years ago. You see, you have now this full coverage effect. See how different, how bright it looks? So yes, you can do that. You probably have to wait a little bit in between applications. So if you are looking to use these as eyeshadow, you can. But I think the more important update is that I have seen the eyeshadow quads, and I think many of us have, for fall. I have to believe it's the same designer. And I'm gonna put the pictures up in this video because they're out there. Everyone has seen them. If Chanel wants to dig through my videos and find that I've put up the pictures, then so be it. But the colors correspond to these sparkly liners. And those eyeshadows are matte. So if you're interested in the eyeshadows that you see, those are matte. Those are all matte. These liners correspond with those shades, and these are the sparkly liners that would go with them. Now, these are limited edition. So I'm going to guess when the new matte shadows come out, these liners will no longer be available. So if you want to have the matte blue, matte purple, matte pink, whatever it is on your eye with this sparkly liner with it, or if you want to use this as a base and then put the matte over it, you're going to have to get these now. So I wanted to let you know. And as this video goes up, I'm fairly sure, I hope, and if not, everything will be in the description box, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be at Nordstrom and or online. So I will make sure the links are down below. So that's why I wanted to have this video up today. That's my update on Chanel. Last but not least, this came in the mail today. I gotta say, guys, I got fingerprints all over it already. I mean, I tried not to. I really tried. Like, I was just like, please do not ruin it. So this is the Prada Set from Nordstrom. And I just want, guys, this is how it comes. This lovely box by Prada. You've got the refillable Prada monochrome lipsticks, and then the one case so you can, you know, put them in here. I am so impressed with how this looks. This is a phenomenal job by Prada. This is currently not sold out as I record this video. Now, it may be sold out by the time the video goes up. I hope not, because if you're interested in this at all, you should snag it. Now, I did mention this in my video when I talked about recommendations, but for some reason, it's still there. Now, I don't know if they bought more quantity than I thought they did, because to be honest with you guys, stuff sold out like fast that I didn't expect. My Barefoot Dream sweater, jacket, whatever, for Ellie sold out in an extra large before I could buy it. So I bought her an extra large. Now there's like no sizes left. I'm hoping the extra large comes back in stock because I'm pretty sure she's an extra large. But anyway, my point is, this is still there, and I'm really surprised because this is really, really well done. I mean, you want a gift set You want to buy something for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, you know, birthday, this is a great gift. I mean, if somebody bought me this, I would just be like, wow, wow. This is beautiful. And not only is it just like incredibly well done in its presentation, which is what luxury should be, right? But the product is excellent. The Prada lipsticks are amazing. I've talked about these. The lip balms are really, really good, and the lipsticks are excellent, the mattes. Now, I don't usually go for mattes. I'm not a matte girl, but these are different. These are extremely, extremely good. So I'm gonna swatch these shades for you so you can see them, and then I'll pick one and put it on my lips. But guys, I'm impressed. The other thing I wanna tell you is this comes out. You can just make this like a jewelry case if you want to, which is probably what I'm gonna do. And just put it on your vanity, which I got fingerprints all over again, but it's got a little snap closure in the front too. This is adorable. Seriously, I was like, wow, well that is well done, Prada. So the shades we have in here are Mahogany. These are hyper mattes. We've got Quartz, which is hyper matte, Fuco, which is a hyper matte, and then Note, which is a hyper matte. I know I said hyper matte 4 times, but I just want to make absolutely sure everybody knows what this is. So I have hyper mattes. It just means it's sort of more intense matte than the soft matte. It has more pigment to it. I just think, I'm just really impressed. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, so let's put these on my hands so you can see the shades. First thing I want to mention though is that the color name is in silver at the top of the bullet. It's almost impossible to see. Okay, so don't go blind trying to see it. That's Mahogany. Get out a handy dandy magnifying glass. Save yourself the trouble. This is Fuco, which is like a bright, bright red. Ooh, that's gonna look nice. I'm not usually a red person, but I like a good red, like a red that will work with my hair, which, you know, is always tricky, but this is Note, which is more of like a magenta. That's probably gonna be my least favorite shade, to be honest with you, but I'll try it. At some point, I will try it. And then this is Quartz, which is probably gonna be my favorite shade, which is the shade I'll put on today. It's the shade I'll probably wear most often. Quartz, Mahogany, Fuco is a shade I think I will definitely wear. It's more like a special occasion type of thing. And the magenta one, to be honest, I mean, I'm not, you know, you never know. You gotta try things and see if you like them. All right, let's try this on. Love that shade. If you have not tried the Prada mattes, soft mattes, hyper mattes, they're really one of the few mattes that I can get behind and really honestly tell you that I would be shocked, I would be surprised if they didn't work for you. Like, they're that good. I have very dry lips. I wouldn't say they're hydrating, okay? They're not like the balms or the sheer products by Chantecaille. They're not that. But they're about as hydrating as a matte could possibly be. And the packaging is beautiful. And Prada, you just keep doing your Prada, because I've really been impressed with your line so far. I can't wait to see more from you. So that's it. Those are my updates. I'll have all the details below. I'd love to hear if you picked up this Prada set, if you're gonna pick up this Prada set. I hope it's still around when this video goes up, because just 10 out of 10 for presentation. I mean, like, that's what luxury should be. I mean, I gotta give it to them. Like, great job, Prada. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.